Right, now we'll look at some of the other filter options. So again, using the spyglass, I can filter, as I said earlier, on all data, days with no flags only, days only with flags, invalid days or warning days. So if I went invalid, I probably don't have any at this particular stage. No, I don't. So that's why, because all my days have got an even number of clockings. I can look at data over a particular date range. Now, bearing in mind, if you're doing this in daily times, you're only reporting on the date range in the current unposted pay period, which won't be very many days depending on the size of your business. You've also got the ability to show days where the employees weren't expected to work, but they have turned up. So you'll get different exceptions depending on what you're doing. So we always recommend that you have a play with this particular option to see what gets shown and what doesn't get shown. So I'll just show everything now. So the next option you've got in this particular filtering area is the report. So if I click on the report option, this goes and gives me a bit more detail, and again I've got a filter option in here for under the report. So again, I've got the same thing where I can look at flags, I can look at warnings, I can look at days that are tagged with a particular type of leave. For example, I want to see employees where there was sick leave. So if I apply that, I should have one employee. In fact, I've got 2 employees with sick leave. So in the printing option, again, you've got lots of different filters that you can filter it down. You can show actual hours or not. So I'll come back on that in the next video when I talk a bit more about this particular report. So the filters, it's always a good idea if you're looking at your data to look at the filters, see what's being applied and see what's being shown or not shown depending on the filters. The other thing to bear in mind also is that this option up here is called a crumb or cook. So basically this takes me back up to different levels of the menu. So this will take me in or out of that particular area of the screen. So that is the filter option in this area. There's slightly different filters in some of the other parts of the system, and we'll come back onto those in a second.